There's someone here that has these beautiful thoughts about their crush. And you have these thoughts on a regular basis, and you wish upon a star, wondering where your future love is. What are they doing right now? Right? What's going on with them? And you have so much love to give them. Oh, it's so much love, you know? And the funny part about it, the funny pout. Oh, some of you are pouting. Where's my love? Where are you? Wherefore art thou, my love, mi amor, mi amore, okay? Wherefore art thou? Where are you? Okay, where are you is how the both of you feel, actually, quite frankly. The person that is in alignment with you actually feels the same way you do, you know? Let me tell you. The two of you are aligned, right? So many feelings that they feel, you feel too. And it's the same way for them. It's actually quite beautiful. The crazy part about it is that you're already aligned with them. You just haven't met them yet. So that means that you are connected in spirit. And this is how you feel about each other. Day, good evening, good afternoon, depending on where you are in the world. Welcome to Milk Honey Rose. I am Mystic Alchemy. Thank you for being here. So the one who is your twin soul, you often think about the same thing at the same time because that's your twin. You don't have to know them yet, which is the crazy part about it. However, you've been spiritually aligned with each other, so it's just about doing the right thing in your own life and preparing yourself to be the best version of yourself in order for you to be eligible to gain access to such a gift. Because in all honesty, when you are prepared, when that good hunk of loving, okay, walks into your life, that is a gift. That's a gift in and of itself for you to be prepared. There have been many times and many instances where I've heard men and women say that good people came into their life and they would have been a really good person to be with, but they weren't ready. They weren't even prepared to know how to sustain such a spiritual connection. This happens. So don't be the one that actually had the opportunity to meet your twin soul and you fumbled a bag. Oh my gosh, that's embarrassing. Quite. The two of you together just work seamlessly, and that's how it's meant to be. You already work seamlessly. I think that's the beauty of a twin soul, because you're already, like, I want to say symbiotic with one another. You're already in sync. Prior to actually meeting this person on like a mental level, you are already in sync with this individual. And it's very, very beautiful. It's just really heavy on the, are you ready? You know, are you ready? Because you can't expect such a wonderful, healed individual to come into your life and stay if you are not in the same frequency, if you have not done the work on yourself. You can't expect to have someone so wonderful if you haven't done the work. It's just what it is. Because even if you do get the person, it's not going to last. Because there's going to be some type of something that's going to prevent the relationship from flourishing, and it will end. Okay? So It's like Spirit just wants you to prepare for such a beautiful person, because there is someone for everyone. I truly believe that. It's just about tapping into who you truly are so that your people can see you, and as well as your person. So your soul tribe can recognize you from you being who you truly are. If you act like somebody else, the ones that are meant to align with you are not going to see you. They're not going to recognize you as someone that they should align with. They're not going to see who you are for who you truly are. Because if you're not you, if you're not acting like who God has created you to be, your soul tribe is going to be like, oh no, that person's not in alignment with me, because they're not going to see the true nature of you. That's why I always promote authenticity, because of course there's going to be people that may not like you or align with you. Okay, that's fine. That just means that you're not a part of the tribe. You're not a part of me. You're not a part of me. And that's good. I want to know that. So you can go away. Go away, please. Thank you. You're in the wrong place at the wrong time. Okay? You only want to align with those that have the purpose in your life and are on or in alignment with you, divine alignment with you. So when you are who you were made to be, not only do you align with other soulmates, because a soulmate doesn't necessarily have to be a romantic partner. A soulmate can also be friends and family. Okay, I have family that I consider like a soulmate to me. You know, I when you have that close bond and you are finishing each other's sentences and saying the same thing at the same time, that is a soulmate, you know. And then you have your twin soul, and that's the romantic partner that comes through, and the two of you are so alike to the point where you look at them and you're like, how is that? Is this real? You know, it's that moment. And that is a blessing to meet them. But if you are not ready for them, or if they are not ready for you, the connection won't click. It won't link, because it's going to be static. And the static will prevent the clarity of the signals. Clarity comes when work is done. Clarity comes when the shadow, how can I say, the pressure of the shadow has been released. And that can only happen when people take the time to heal and work on themselves. If they don't, they will not be ready for you. So don't push it. Even if you see that everything else looks right, but then there's something else that's causing static, you already know. Maybe they're in some type of intertwine. Was it entanglement? Isn't that what some people say? Oh, I was in an entanglement. Yeah, okay. Well, you know, if you're not untangled, I can't go over there. All right, you stay right there. You're not going to have me over there tangled up with the entanglement, because I don't have no time. No, honey. If somebody loves you, they're not going to wrap you up in an entanglement. Okay? No, honey. No. Okay? So this right here, these are the types of things that are unacceptable. And then you will then realize, yeah, we could have been, but how could we be? If you are not really aligned with your true nature and your frequency, don't come over here and disrespect me like that, knowing that you ain't got it right, and you're not even trying to get it right. Don't even do that, because I wouldn't do that to you. And you shouldn't do that. If you know, right, that you're not ready and you have some work to do, what is the point of starting a relationship? Relationships should only be set aside and available to those who have done work on themselves spiritually. Because that's why we see so many single mothers, single fathers, and because there's single fathers too. Okay, it's not just single moms. Yes, of course we see and hear that the most, but there's single fathers. I be seeing them. They be popping up in different ways in reality and in the digital world. Okay? And shout outs to the single fathers too. Right? Because they're there. They are, because they were attracted to the party girl that's extra spicy with some caliente on top. But the thing is they got tricked because they thought that she was just spicy for them, but she's spicy for everyone. Everyone gets a sprinkle, okay? And that's not okay. And then, that's a hard pill to swallow. And that happens to masculine and feminine energies, because what you're attracted to can be someone's darkness. But if they haven't done the work, then their life is chaos. And as soon as you have a baby with them, you take on some of that chaos. And sometimes it's multiplied. When in all actuality, it's not even yours. Is the crazy part. Okay, so moral of this story is do the work, Love up on yourself. Know who you are and what you want prior to getting into something physical and something that becomes has permanency in your life. Because once it's done, it's done. You can't turn back the hands of time. And many people are getting into relationships with unhealed people, and they just swap demons. And that's wild, because that's why we see so many relationships not staying together, because there's no foundation to begin with. So if it's a godless relationship, then it turns into a demonic relationship, doesn't it? It's either one way or the other. Which one is it? So if you deem the twin soul relationship as suitable for you, okay, and you want this person to be ready for you and you ready for them, when that time comes and you align in the physical, drop it down in the comments below. I will do the work on myself. I will heal. I will not push all that negativity that I received from traumatic experience before into the presence of my new person, because that's not fair to them and it's not fair to me. So I will do the work on myself so I could be ready. Okay, and push some energy out there too for your twin soul that you haven't aligned with yet, that they do the same, because that's the only way that divine unions will come together. We have to communicate with spirit, in the spirit, about the twin soul unions actually coming together. Okay, so thank you for listening. Thank you for being here. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you're feeling my vibe, especially if this message does resonate with you. To book a healthy conversation, you can by visiting www.milkhoneyrose.org and join the membership. It's open and readily available. You know you want to. You're always here listening anyway, so join. Yes, it's fine, honey. It's fine. Just do it right on time. Any time is right on time. Okay, sending my love to you. I'll see you in the next one.